Welcome everyone to my channel, that is Fast and Easy Maths, which is dedicated to give you tips and tricks related to mathematics. So if you're new to my channel, then please hit the subscribe button and also hit the bell button besides it, so that you get notified whenever I push up a new video. So students, today we are going to solve series questions which are asked in entrances like IIT, JEE, NDAs, GMAT, CAT, SAT, etc, etc, etc. And this question particularly was asked in IIT, JEE. Okay, and in this video I'm going to solve one more question which is related to arithmetic and geometric progression. Okay, so when you talk about series, you are also involving arithmetic and geometric progressions, because that is also one form of a series. Okay, now students, when you come across something like this, I have seen most of y'all trying to convert these values and trying to see if they are coming into AP, GP or HP. Okay, why like that? Because that is very easy to do. You know the formulas, and it's very much less complicated to solve than actually doing the series part. Okay, but if you come across a question like this, which is not a part of a harmonic series, or it's not even a part of an arithmetic series or a geometric series, then in that case what you should do, okay, this is something which most of y'all do not know, is nothing but you just find your Tn formula. Okay, means in arithmetic progression, like in AP, we know that Tn is equals to A plus n minus 1 into D. Okay, but that is only sustainable to a series which is showing an arithmetic progression. Okay, over here we are not seeing any of that. So in this case, what we should be doing is, let's see that, can I say this will be nothing but 2 into n plus 1 the whole square minus 1, right? What do I mean by this is nothing but for the first term you will put n as 1. Okay, when I put n as 1, you get 2 plus 1, which is 3 square minus 1. So for the first term, this formula is sustaining. Let's look at for the next one. So 2 into, this is the second term, so 2 into 2, 2 into 2 is 4, 4 plus 1 is 5, 5 square minus 1, that is also sustaining. Okay, now let's look at the next term. So this is third one, so 2 into 3, n value will be 3, correct? 2 into 3 will get you 6, 6 plus 1 will get you a 7, so 7 square minus 1, which is also sustaining for this term. Okay, so from here what do I get? You know, that means that this particular series is following this value, or rather this particular format for Tn. Okay, so now from here what do we get? We get one thing, is how many number of terms are possible. Okay, that can be done with the help of this particular last term. Okay, but before that, let's try to simplify this. Okay, so I can do this as nothing but 4n square plus 4n plus 1 minus 1, correct? So this is coming out to be 4n square plus 4n, correct? And coming back, like I said, this particular Tn formula is representing the last term as well. So over here, can I say 201 the whole square is equal to 2n plus 1 the whole square? Taking square roots on both the side, I get 201 is equals to 2n plus 1. So taking the 1 on this side, I get 200 is equals to 2n. Therefore, I can say n is equals to 100. So now I know that there are total 100 terms in this particular series. Okay, so now coming to the point where we need to actually find the summation or the sum of all of these values. So when you need to find the sum, what you will do is simply take a sum where n is starting from 1 and it will go up to 100. 1 upon, we will use this 4n square plus 4n. Okay, so from here, can I say I can take 1 upon 4 outside. So I am looking at something like this, n is equals to 1 upon 100. I am having 1 upon n square plus n. Okay, now this is very crucial. Please understand, this is also something which is very difficult to find. Okay, so we need to simplify this in such a way that maximum number of terms get cancelled. Okay, so here if I do 1 upon n minus 1 upon n plus 1, what do I get is, let's take LCM. So we have n into n plus 1, and I will have n plus 1 over here and minus n, right? So this n and this n is getting cancelled, and the bottom part will be n square plus n. Okay, I know you might be thinking that how will this come, this, you know, this is something which will strike you. This will come with a lot of practice. Okay, but this is something which is very basic. It will be a part of lot of your series questions. Okay, so don't panic. Okay, so now over here what do we get is, let's write this 1 upon 4. I'm just going to put a mark over here. Summation of n is equals to 1 going up to 100. Okay, let me write it on the next line only. So summation of n is equals to 1 going up to 100. 1 upon 4 is still outside. I have 1 upon n minus 1 upon n plus 1. So now let's try and expand this. Put the values of n. You don't need to do for all of them. You will get to know what I'm trying to do over here. See, when you put n as 1, so we have 1 upon 1 minus 1 upon n, 1 plus 1, which is 2. For if you put the value of n as 2, so we have plus 1 upon 2 minus 1 upon 3. Then we'll have plus 1 upon 3 minus 1 upon 4 plus 1 upon 4, which will go up to, let's say we have plus 1 upon 100, right? So we have 100 plus 1, which is 101, right? If you see, all the values of these are getting cancelled in between. Okay, so now we are left with 1 upon 4 into 1 plus 1 upon 101. Sorry, this will be minus. So here we will get 1 upon 4, 101 minus 1 upon 101, which is coming out to be 1 upon 4 into 100 upon 101. So your final answer is going to be 25 upon 101. Okay, so I hope you got the trick for this particular question. Okay, if you did not understand, or if you want me to do many such questions, please let me know so in the comment section. Okay, now let's go and do another question which is based on AP and GP. So here the next question is, this also was asked in one of the GATE or the IIT exams, but yeah, it was a part of one of the entrances. Okay, so the question is 1 upon 16 A and B in GP, and 1 upon A, 1 upon B, and 6B in AP. And they have given A and B are greater than 0. We need to find 72 into A plus B. So here now, since they are into GP, I can say that A square is equals to 1 upon 16 into B. Similarly, I can say that since these three are in AP, I can say 2 times 2 upon B is equals to 1 upon A plus 6. So now see, understand, I can put value of B from here in terms of A. Why am I doing that? Because here there is a square, so it is easier to do it that way rather than putting a square root. Okay, so I can say that 1 upon B is equals to 1 upon 16 A square. So therefore I can say 2 upon 16 A square. Oh sorry, 2 upon 1. Sorry, my bad. Therefore I can directly say B is equals to 16 A square. Okay, so this is 16 A square is equals to 1 upon A plus 6. Okay, so this is getting cancelled, this becomes 8. So I can take 8 upon A square is equals to 1 upon A plus 6. Okay, so let's do this. We have 8 upon A square is equals to 1 plus 6A upon A. So this A and this one A will get cancelled. So we will have 8 upon a is equals to 1 plus 6a. Then cross multiplying, I get 8 is equals to a plus 6a square. So I can write this as 6a square plus a minus 8 is equals to 0. Okay, so now we have 48 minus 48, and we need to see what factors do we, sorry, my bad, this was 1 upon 8a square, 8, this is 1 upon 8. So here we will have something like this. Yeah, we'll have 8a plus 48a square minus 1 is equals to 0. So we can write this again in a proper manner. 48a square plus 8a minus 1 is equals to 0. So we have minus 48 whose factors can be 12 and 4, and you want a positive 8, so we will do plus 12 minus 4. So 48a square plus 12a minus 4a minus 1 is equals to 0. So let's take let's take 12a common. So we have 4a plus 1 minus 1 common, 4a plus 1 is equals to 0. So we have a is equals to minus 1 by 4, or it will be a is equals to 1 by 12. Okay, so now as we know that we cannot take a is equals to minus 1 by 4 because it is positive. So we'll take a as 1 by 12. So therefore your b is equals to 16 into 1 upon 16 into 12 square, which is equal to 1 upon 12 into 1 upon 12. So this is going to be 4za, 3za, then 4za, 3za. So we get b as 1 upon 9. Therefore, now 72 into a, which is 1 upon 12 plus 1 upon 9. So we have 72, and the LCM will be 36. So here will be 3 plus 4, and this is 1za, 2za. So 2 into 7, which is going to get you the answer as 14. Okay, students, if you like the way I've explained, then please go ahead and hit the like button, because that gives me tremendous amount of encouragement in doing these kind of videos. So that's it for now. I will see you in the next video. Bye.